tonight? What were you seeing from your team?
We had a good start, and Jake, Jake was Jake tonight, just another 5-hit night. But I just thought that first inning really set the tone for us all night long, and we had some really good at-bats there in the first.
Coach, after that second touchdown, never mind. How good did it feel to flip the first inning instead of being behind? You get out to a great start.
Yeah, we've been there lately. We've been a little behind and been chasing people, so it was nice to be able to play that way. And I thought Keegan was really good early too. So he was able to run out there and pitch well. We had a chance to play with the lead and then be able to put the other big inning behind it. It was let you relax a little bit.
How good was it to get Kale out there finally?
It's good. He's been ready. He's been on me. So, and I love him. He's a competitor. He's a great kid. And his stuff, that was the best I'd seen his stuff. Still got, be in the zone a little bit better, but it was good to see him get out there on the mound tonight.
Tanner finally got a hold of one, and I was nice to see him get around one.
Yeah, and I thought he hit the one to center really good too, just on the 3-0 count. So, moved him back in the lineup a little bit just to change it up, and Rowdy's been pretty good lately, so going back to that, 2 switch hitters at the front. But, Tanner's just, so good. We're about to face 3 right-handed arms, really good arms, so we're going to need him in our lineup this week.
How difficult is it to kind of pull the trigger on that decision to kind of move some guys around when the offense has been so prolific?
It's tough, and like I told our guys, I think me and Coach Gotro tore up 3 or 4 lineups today as we went through the day, trying to figure out what we thought was the best one, and then we had 7 straight guys get on, so we felt like we got kind of close early in that game. But it's tough because when you move one, it affects the others, and we've had really good success with certain guys, so you don't want to mess up other guys. The continuity of our lineup has been a big part of their success too, of feeding off of each other.
You had a couple guys slump. Josh has gotten out of it. Rowdy's starting to get out of it. You see, not to forecast it super out. You feel like Tanner's starting to get out of it.
It's just a sport we play. Somebody's always in a slump. Somebody's always hot usually. So we got a couple guys that are hot right now, and Tanner's had a tough week or so, but I don't see it lasting long. He's too talented of a hitter, and for us to make a big run, usually you look across our league, a lot of the really good freshmen last year struggled a little bit in the first half, and hopefully Tanner gets going here for the second half.
Given what's happened in his last couple outings, how nice was it to see Eric come in there and pitch a clean inning?
It was good, and we're just for Eric, it's the stuff. I mean, you guys see it. It's very talented. Just got to be in the strike zone a little more, and when he's in the pen, he's a lot more strikes. So it's a little bit of getting out there and competing, and we have to develop him, just for the future. He still has to get opportunities, and if we can find the right spot, trying to get him out there and letting him have some success.
You mentioned the starting pitching that you'll see at Tennessee this weekend. It didn't seem like this is a typical Tennessee team this year. Just what are you expecting to see from those guys this weekend?
Yeah, it's not a typical Tennessee team. They got a new head coach last year. They've done a really good job of developing that pitching staff. It's one of the better pitching staffs in the country. They're all older. They've been around. It's some really talented arms, and then it's an athletic speed team who puts a lot of pressure on you. So we'll have to be at our best. I mean, we're going on the road and playing in this league. We're going to have to go down there or go up there and compete.
Switching around with Keegan starting tonight, does that kind of assume maybe Peyton's in play for starting on Sunday?
Could be. We're still looking at Tennessee, but Peyton could be definitely in play there. We took Keegan out a little early just to give us a little more options. Keegan's been really good in those 1-inning stints. If you just take his 1 inning, he's been really good, so we could use him in that way too. But we just got to see them a little bit more. But that's a good possibility.
How much emphasis on defense and communication was placed there in practice this week?
We did it every day this week, and we'll do it tomorrow in Knoxville. So we caught our pop flies tonight, and we're still working. I mean, it's we made one error tonight, and kind of a tricky play, but we need to make that play. But we made some other really nice plays too. So that little slow roller there, but we'll work on it every day. It's a point that we have to work on. We spent a lot of time working on defensive alignment, trying to where we place. You can see we moved a little bit more tonight, and ended up in the right spot a couple times.
Do you anticipate moving some guys around the infield? I noticed you've done that a couple of games now, possibly in second. Do you think there's still a chance that he might get some chances there?
There could be. We just don't have a lot of depth. So when we get a lead or something, we have to mess around with it, trying to get everybody some at-bats. We have a couple extra catchers. So Marshall could have caught easily tonight, but Marshall's also the extra infielder there. So he gets an opportunity to play. And moving Foscue around or whoever, we just have to be prepared, trying to build some depth that way.